Hello, everybody. I'm Nick. I'm here again
Hello.
with Zachary. We're here for episode 2 of the Peter Plagenborg podcast. Today's episode titled Overwatch Talent. So, Overwatch, as I'm assuming many of you will know, the FPS game. I don't know when did it come out. I don't know. I didn't look at it, but it came out a couple years ago. A couple years ago. I don't know.
Couple of years
I
ago,
wouldn't
it's
say
been like 10
it's been
years.
whatever. How long? It's an old game, right? Older FPS. And Peter Plagenborg, of course, he started playing it a couple weeks ago, I'd say, right? And he's just kind of an
Couple weeks
interesting.
ago, it's been like 3 months.
Has it
It's been so long.
really?
He's like already prestiged, I think.
Oh, he is. I don't know. Based on how he plays,
Yeah,
I would
I
guess.
could tell. Yeah.
Okay, so getting into it. So Peter Plagenborg, not very good. Let's just put it straightforward. He's just not.
Yeah,
He's just not.
he
We
lacks a lot of
got
things.
some
He's
things we can
lacking.
talk about here that are just funny and that are just true. And I feel like it's just good to talk about here. All right, so starting off,
Yeah.
let's look at his rank here.
So
So
let's describe the
tell
ranking
me,
system
tell me a little bit
first.
about his rank here, Zachary, that you know here.
So the ranking system goes bronze, silver, gold, and diamond, and then that's basically all that
You
matters.
forgot
There's like
platinum, but yeah, good try.
that's yeah, gold, platinum, diamond,
That's basically
and
all you
it's like
need.
SR. It goes like 0 to like I think 1500 is bronze, right?
I don't know.
Peter
I've never been
is
there.
like Peter's a bronze. I think his lowest point was like 1000.
Yeah, it was pretty
And
bad.
you
So
gain like 20 every game and lose 20 every game.
also keep in mind the average player of this game is around gold, I'd say, right? If
Yeah.
that seems about right. The average player is gold. And he got placed because you have 10 placement games. I believe he got placed in silver.
Maybe
Um,
gold, maybe gold.
maybe even gold. So even worse for him. He got placed there, but then
Yeah.
he just fell. That's like 1,000 SR difference, whatever the hell it is. That's a big
Yeah.
difference. So he fell really far. So he's just bad, right? So okay, in Overwatch you have an open queue for ranking, so it's just like a normal queue, right? You have your rank for that. He doesn't really play that. None of us really do. And then you have your role
Mhm.
queues, right? You have a queue for tank, you have a queue for healer, and you have a queue for damage, right? So he got bronze damage.
Mhm.
Did he get bronze anything else? He definitely got silver everything.
Tank.
He was a bronze healer, wasn't he?
He was a
He might
bronze
have just been
healer
a bronze
too.
all of them. He might have just been
Yeah, I
bronze in all
think
of
he
them.
was bronze everything.
At some point, he was a
Maybe.
bronze
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, and like I said, the average player is gold, right around there. So it's just bad, like terrible. Like if you were to start playing the game, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be gold. Like if
Nine
you,
times out of
especially
10,
if
you're
you
gonna be
fall.
better than Peter Plagenborg.
Like he fell. He was ranked high, air quotes high, and he fell.
Yeah.
So I mean, clearly, there's a reason for that. It can't be a teammate every game, right? It can't be
Yeah.
a teammate every time,
Exactly. Just
right?
statistically, that just does not add
Yeah,
up.
that doesn't make sense. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. So based on him in the past, Peter with mini games, typically he does performs well or above average, right? So
Yeah.
he kind of has a little ego, right? And he feels that he's good at every game he plays, right? So he's got a lot of overconfidence. Okay. He likes to tell people how to play, even though, you know, looking at the screen, right? You can see his
Yeah.
ranks. I actually have a picture I'm going to put on screen right now of his rank a few days ago. I'll put that on screen right now for you guys to see. Um, add him if you want. You see his name right there. Go ahead and add him if you want on Overwatch. But anyways, you can see just how bad he is, right? But
Yeah.
so if you were to see this kid's stats, you'd be like, okay, kid bad at the game, you know. But then you hear him talk, and he's just the most confident little man. You know, he's telling
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great way to describe
he's
him.
yeah he's just talking. He's talking like he knows what's up when he does
Yeah. He
not know what's
doesn't.
up.
He
He does
doesn't.
not know
He's
what's
just
up.
like he's just playing his own game. Like a totally different game.
He's in his own world, right?
Yeah.
It's bad because, like I said, he's got this ego and he thinks he's amazing in every game. But then you just put him here, and he's just literal dog water, just terrible at the game. and it's funny because he's really overconfident. So then,
Yeah.
with this being said, he's just bad. Period. Like many characters, he's just bad at. Like
I'd
for
say all of them.
example, pretty much, yeah, yeah. Like for example, just the other day, me and Peter were playing Overwatch, and I used to play a lot of ball. I peaked at my highest SR in Diamond by playing only ball. Um, so ball was kind of my thing for a while. And Peter and Zachary here played a lot of Winston a little while ago. It's still kind of whatever. Those were kind of our main tanks that we would play. And Peter, when me and him were playing, has the audacity, the gall to say Ball and Winston are so easy. Now Winston, I could see not being the hardest, right? I don't think he's terribly hard, but I think Ball's a pretty hard character, right?
Yeah, mechanically.
Yeah, and Peter says Ball and Winston are super easy to play. So I'm like, okay, Peter, whatever you say. He picks Ball, immediately commits suicide. Not on purpose, not for a joke. Just he's just bad. Just falls off the map because he doesn't know how to control it. He's just bad. And we're laughing about it. Ha ha. Peter, see Ball. I say, Peter Ball is hard. See, he's like, okay, ha ha. Does it again. Literally comes out of spawn and does the same thing. Not on purpose, not a joke. Just the same thing. And then he swaps off Ball. Like, and he goes to Winston, made plenty more mistakes. Like, it was just, we lost that game terribly. And it just proves my point that he's garbage. And he comes in here with his overconfidence, saying he's anyone can be a good ball, anyone can be a good Winston. I'm a
Anyone
good
could be
ball,
a
I'm a good
good
Winston.
ball.
And it just goes out in a blaze.
I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people can, but he can't.
He can't.
That's the main thing we're trying to say here.
He's just done with Ball. He's never touching him again, apparently, right? Like that performance was embarrassing. Oh yeah, it hurt. It just hurt. So you can really just kind of see what kind of player he is, right? Overconfident, just bad in general. Got that big talk.
He's just he just doesn't know what's going on. Like he could be
lost.
like across the map, right? And he could just be yelling at our healers, at his healers, and he's like,
that.
"Why am I not getting heals?"
Mm-hmm. That's actually our next talking point: is asking for heals too much. He
Yeah.
does that. He does that a ton. He will. So X in your keyboard will say to your healers, "I need healing." Just kind of let them know. But that man, I don't know if you know if his X key works anymore. I mean, he must be hitting it the whole time.
Yeah, he must have a macro, to be honest, on
Honestly,
his
like
X.
he even in voice comms, he'll just always
scream it,
whining for heals. Where are my heals at? Where are my heals at? Oh my god, these healers are so bad. But I mean,
know.
maybe that could be true sometimes. I mean, he is in bronze, so don't get me wrong. Everyone's bad down there. But like,
it's true.
Good players will enable their bad teammates to do better, right? You enable your teammates. That's how you climb in team games like Overwatch. You enable your team, make it easier for them, right? So
it's a team game.
It's a team game. He's just not doing that. He's just expecting them to heal him and only him, and not the other 5 players or 4 players on the team. 5 including himself. So he just doesn't have like the mindset developed of how the game works. I don't think he has enough experience, personally. So which would make sense for a lot of these things. But it's just so funny. It's just so funny.
Yeah, he's very overconfident. He doesn't really know. He has these like strategies that like think they work, and then the team is like put in a position where like, are we gonna try this strategy just to like, so he learns and then we lose, or do we just like, can he just like blindly follow us and win? That's basically the position we're in just about every game.
I know where you're going here. I know exactly where you're going.
The TP top left.
Yeah, I'll let you take this one. This one's all you. You're really passionate about this one.
Oh my goodness. So we're on Hanamura, I believe.
Yeah.
Second point. There's a common teleporter spot. If you have a sim where like you can TP on the very left side, and it's still like above the ground you're on, so it's top left. And you just flank them on the right and then straight to point.
Yeah.
And then, but Yeah, the common teleporter.
Mhm.
But this guy he says it in game chat too. TP top left.
Mhm.
So the whole team's waiting on him.
We all go to
And
the default
instead,
teleporter spot.
yeah, we all go to the default teleporter spot. And instead, this Peter kid TPs like top like TPs to the heavens.
I'm
He's
God.
like there's this I don't know how to explain it. There's like it's just completely different, right? So everyone was confused.
He goes to like a completely different area. He just goes on
He
his
goes to
own, leaves the team. Like
leaves the team. He goes in his own little like zone. He's like confused, like why no one went with him. And then he goes on point, and I'm playing healer, and then he screams at me after, "Why did I get no heals?"
that's true. This was recent.
This was very recent. It
Yeah.
was just, it's just bad.
He's
It's
just
just
an
bad.
idiot. Like, keep in mind that the team consisted of so it was Peter, me, Zachary, and then 3 randoms, right? So not only did me and Dadrum go there, 3 randoms also knew to go to that spot, but Peter
Yeah.
didn't know to go there. So he did his own thing, it's a mess. And then for the rest of that
It
whole
was a
round,
mess.
he was just like, we were arguing about it. It was bad. We lost it terribly.
Team
Spectacular.
morale was down.
The team morale was at an all-time low. Although with Peter's
It
right.
was just terrible. So that's just
it's one
it's just
example of
it's
it's the one play that really stuck out to us that really showed his
yeah.
Overwatch. I don't know, career, life, everything really.
It's terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah, it's painful to think back on. But he also has some relationships with specific characters.
That's true.
Think Junkrat. Okay. So when Junkrat dies, he has a passive ability. I think it's called Mayhem. I don't know. I
He
haven't checked
drops
that
his
in years.
bombs.
He drops these little grenades on the floor when he dies where he was standing, and it does. I don't know. I would say around 200 damage if they all hit you. But it's not a big explosion. Very tiny.
Maybe a
Very
little bit more, but
tiny.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It'll one shot. It's more than half the cast.
Most people,
If you're not a tank, you're probably gonna get one shot, right? So okay, Peter is like notorious. It's infamous for him, or he's infamous for dying by these mines
It
always.
happened today.
No matter what class he's playing, the really fast ones, like
The tanks even. Even the tanks.
even the ones that it's not supposed to kill, he still dies to it. And then he screams about I hate Junkrat every time he dies to it. And
He should
it's
just
such
go
a
to the devs.
stupid ability. He's like, I hate Junkrat. Take him out of the game. He's so stupid. What a stupid ability. That's literally that Zach here is laughing because he knows it's true. That's what he
It's
does.
very
That's
true. And
literally what
I
he
play
does.
Junkrat, and he's just quiet. Quiet as a mouse every time I play Junkrat. Because I go off when I play
Of
Junkrat.
course, of course, of course. But
And
like
he's just quiet.
almost nobody dies for those mines. It's a really bad passive ability, but he just
It's
manages to.
not the worst, but it's just when it happens, it's embarrassing.
Yeah,
Because like you
yeah,
could have just moved. You're
yeah. You
kind
just
of being
walk.
dumb.
Yeah, it's not
And
like
he
instant.
just
It's like a couple seconds. You
I
can
think what
move.
happens is he gets a kill on the Junkrat and forgets to move. His brain like doesn't like his
Yeah,
brain's just
his
like, do I
bronze
move?
brain.
Do I shoot? And then he just gets caught up in the
Yeah,
moment and
he's
just
thinking too
dies.
hard. He's thinking too hard. So
Yeah.
he hates Junkrat. Wants him out of the game.
Widowmaker.
Widowmaker.
One trick widow.
I don't even know if I can
Let
call
me
him
tell
that.
you. Well,
Like he
yeah,
plays
not even.
Widow. There's a lot of Widow.
He plays so much widow. So Peter plays Siege. He's a big Siege guy. That's like his game, Rainbow Six Siege. And he's got decent aim. He's got good aim.
Pretty good
I'd
aim.
say he's got good aim.
He's got good aim.
And Widow's
All
you
aim.
only
All
he's
aim,
all
right?
aim, all aim.
Mhm.
So like that's Peter's character, right?
He pops like once every like 3 days. He has a good one
Yeah,
game.
exactly. I couldn't say it better myself.
Really
There's like
inconsistent.
he's so inconsistent. And
Very.
it's not like bad, like I don't like care, right? Because we're in
Yeah.
such a low rank, but like
Mm.
then he says statements like I should be a higher rank,
Yeah,
and
he
I'm
does that
just
a
like,
lot.
no.
Hmm
He just like questions like why he's in bronze, and I'm like, well, I know why you're in bronze.
Yeah, I know why he's in bronze. I mean, okay. Also, keep in mind that in bronze, the opponents aren't the smartest, and they kind of just like
They're
stand
the
still
dumbest of
sometimes.
dumb.
So
They're
when
the
he's
dumbest in the
solo
game.
queuing, he's playing Widow, and he's killing people who are they're basically bots. They're basically just robots standing
Yeah,
still,
literally.
and he's freaking out. You know, I shouldn't be bronze. Maybe,
Yeah, that's true. He
maybe.
hypes himself up over killing like a bunch of bronze.
Toddlers. Like imagine
Honestly,
going to your neighbor's house, taking the baby out of the crib, and punting it out the window, and being happy for killing that. You know what I mean? It's the
exactly.
same thing. It's the same
Yeah,
thing. I mean, this is that's
it's
Widow and
yeah.
Junk right there. You also got Reinhardt.
Also, just
Uh,
today, he's got a
yeah.
thing about Widow and the females in this game.
Shut up. Shut
Peter,
up.
no. This Peter guy, I was playing every time I play Ana. Literally today, he goes up to Ana and he's like, he sa- he says some weird stuff, and he
I do.
says
Oh, I
like,
remember this. I remember this
Ana's
now.
Ana's a milf. Ana's a milf.
Yeah.
It's just so weird. Like, what are you doing, man?
That's just Peter with every girl in every video game, though. Every
Literally,
animated
literally.
character. I mean, he
Do
watches
we
anime.
touch on the CS:GO subject?
No, we'll get there. Shut up. That's the whole episode. That is a
That's a
whole
whole.
episode.
That is a whole
That is
episode.
a whole episode. But his relationship with women is interesting. It's very
Yeah.
bad.
Oh boy.
Bad.
Yeah, a
It's
lot of
bad.
stories
It's
there.
bad. It's bad.
A lot of
But
stories
like
there.
generally, Peter's known to be attracted to every single video game woman. Like the entire group just knows if there's a girl, Peter
It's
is in
Peter.
love.
It's Peters. That's
It's Peter's a
Peters.
girl. It's what it is. So I mean, it's so bad. He started watching anime like a year ago. I
Mm,
don't know. Maybe I don't
that
know.
didn't
I don't
help.
know.
That didn't help.
Did not help. If I have to guess, maybe a little hentai. Let's be real. Let's be honest with ourselves. He denies it, but like this kid's always watching. You know, I come on. Tell me right now that he doesn't watch hentai. Tell
No,
me.
he does. He
He
probably
definitely watches
does.
hentai. He definitely 100%.
Who knows? But I know.
I thought you were gonna say who doesn't. No, but just Peter. Just Peter. Just Peter.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, so like I was trying to get to Reinhardt relationship, another character. Uh he's just bad at Reinhardt. I feel like he's just bad. He's playing better today, but I felt like
He was.
I don't know. I feel like he was getting he's just bad. Like I said, he's
It's not the
overconfident. So he
best.
feels like he knows what he's doing, but he gives calls sometimes. Like, oh, actually today he gave the entire team a call out to go left, right? I don't remember the map,
Mm-hmm.
but he told the entire team to go left, but everybody on our team knew to go right. So nobody listened to him. You never go left there, right? You never go left there. You know what I'm talking about? Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
He
Yeah.
wanted it was on the control point map.
Oh, yep,
And he
yep.
wanted to go left, and we all said no, we're all going right. And we all went right. And because everyone knows you go right there. Everybody knows that you go right there. It's just something
Yeah,
you
it's
do.
true.
Because Reinhardt kind of has like a say in what the team does, right? Where Reinhardt goes, the team should follow him. That's kind of like his
Yeah,
role.
he's a tank. He's a
Yeah, he's
tank
the
for the
main
team.
tank. He kind of guides his team, right? But nobody followed him because everybody knew he was just wrong.
It was just
He's just
embarrassing.
bad. He's just bad sometimes. It's, not a whole lot with Reinhardt. However, as Tracer, he's like notorious for getting killed in like the stupidest ways. I mean, like
Especially the Junkrat and the Reinhardt pins.
he gets like all
Things
the
you shouldn't die by
as
as
Tracer.
Tracer.
Tracer's a really fast character, one that can blink out of the way of things. Like you can teleport a short distance. So Reinhardt charges at you. He doesn't have a lot of mobility with it. He kind of just goes in a straight line. You just press a button and you move out of the way. Yet he still manages to get pinned more times than a Reinhardt than killing a Reinhardt. And that doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense. That is ridiculous. He's so bad. It makes me angry. How he dies to the Junkrat mines, how he dies to Reinhardt pins as Tracer.
yeah.
As Tracer, you literally can both of your abilities are designed to keep you alive and survive these things. So I don't even know.
It's just embarrassing, to be honest.
All right. The last thing I have to talk about with Peter's Overwatch career is Reaper.
Mm.
very little thing. The other day, he was given a little tutorial on how to play Reaper, and I actually
He
have a
was.
recording. I can try and find it. If I find it, I'll put it in at the end here. But he was given a little tutorial on how to play Reaper, and I thought it was just the most adorable thing. And I really hope I can find it and I can share it with you guys. But
Yeah, that'd be great.
oh my
Good.
god, it was terrible. It was so bad. I'm probably not gonna have the audio from anybody else. It'll probably just be him isolated. So it'll be really excited to see that. That is if I can find it. If not, I'll just sum it up real quick. Basically, imagine like a stereotypical YouTuber, and he was just doing that for Reaper, and it was really funny because he's got no clue what he's talking about. Like I said, I'll look for the
Because
clip
he's so
if I can
bad.
find it. Exactly. I'll look for the clip. If I can find it, I'll put it at the end of the video here. If not, I got nothing else to say. What about you, Zach? Anything else you want to touch up on here?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, well.
Don't queue with Peter in Overwatch.
Don't queue with
You'll
Peter.
lose.
Like, I showed his name earlier in a picture.
You can add him.
Add him. Please add him. Send
Please
some
add him and
messages.
just message him.
Honestly,
You're terrible.
Anything you think of, just message the kid. But don't play with him.
Don't play with
You don't
him.
want to play with him.
That is a
But,
mistake.
you know, mess around with him.
We've learned the hard way.
We've learned the hard way.
Do you know how much SR we've lost because of Peter?
God, a lot.
It's too much. Let me just too much.
A lot. All right. I'm ready to end it off there. I don't know about you.
I think that's good.
All right. If I find the clip, it'll be here at the end. Otherwise, thank you for watching. And I'm getting ready for episode 3.
We'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
So, let's see. Are we on defense or offense? Please be defense. Yes. No. I want to be on offense. Darn it. It's okay. Wait. Do you want him, Dajum? I can make an exception. Okay. Yep, it's me, HPP, back at it again. HPP, huge purple panda for short. See, if you really want to succeed with Reaper, every time you have to say, you have to quote him, pie, 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 and then you will guarantee the win. That's HPP here, huge purple penis. You're lucky you're not playing me, because then it would be an L for you. My humor.